Hello everybody, welcome back to Dragon Age Origins. Last time, we completed our harrowing. We made our character first, and he's a mage named Destin, and we completed our harrowing without getting murdered by Templars. And now I think the first enchanter wants to see us. Joan, a circle apprentice, roused you from your slumber. Joan informed you that Irving would like to speak with you. Do not keep the first enchanter waiting. Yeah, so the first enchanter wants to see us. This is going to give us a chance to kind of check out the mage tower while we're running up there. Kind of talk to people as well. Yeah, so far I'm enjoying the game. Hope you guys are as well. And let's enjoy some more. Can't talk to this lady. But there is this. We got a staff. Okay, we can grab that. We didn't get to keep our staff from... Blood Dragon Plate. We didn't get to keep our staff from the harrowing because we were in the Fade, and it was basically a conjuration of our will. So let's grab this staff for now. That's what we can use. This Blood Dragon Plate. I think this is bonus content. To go along with Mass Effect. I want to say it was Mass Effect had this on there as well. Mass Effect 2. But this is armor for this game. So, anyways. Alright, let's see. Apprentice.
Jowan's been acting weird all day. Have you seen him?
Earlier, he was throwing a fit because he hasn't had his harrowing yet. Let's see. Kind of looking up at the map. Looks like there's an area over here. Little bathroom. Okay. Oh, hello. Some copper.
This tower is too cold.
I'm terrible at spells. You're lucky you're so talented.
I'll just keep practicing. You'll get it. I'm sure. Either that or you'll be made tranquil. What is this way?
It has begun. Don't know. Gregor hasn't said anything yet. And shh, we're on duty.
Yeah, no talking.
Someone's always watching. I swear it's like the walls have eyes.
Hey, did you hear about that apprentice they're going to send for?
Shh.
Oh, what?
Yes, is there something you need?
Can I leave the tower?
No, you may not. I'm surprised you ask. I would have thought you'd be used to this idea by now.
What's out there?
Ferelden, it's not very interesting. Mostly farms, the occasional river.
Is this the only way out?
The only safe one, as far as I know. There are windows on the higher levels, but surely you don't need me to warn you of the dangers of leaping from them. It never ends well.
Well, that depends on if you have flying abilities. It's a pretty big door, though.
Yes, it is. Do you need something, or are you just here to state the obvious?
Can you open the door?
The Knight Commander would have my head if I did that. Besides, I hear it takes no less than 4 grown men to open this door.
Really? So I can't leave. So what you're saying is I can't leave?
No, you may not.
Alright.
I'm surprised you ask. I would have thought you'd be used to this idea by now. Make a smile fortune on you.
What about you?
Congratulations on the harrowing.
Oh, thank you. You're a lot nicer than that other guy.
I shall do it.
Lyrium dust. After inhaling lyrium dust, the user regains a small amount of mana. Okay. Let's throw that on our little thing here, too. This is gone. This is where we were. Continuing on.
Did you hear?
Say hello. Hello.
You're what? It's nice to see you still alive.
I wish I could leave the tower once in a while.
Yeah, this has got to be rough, being stuck here. What did I just see? Thought I just saw something. I guess not. That's me looking for items. Probably won't do it all the time. I like
Very well.
finding stuff myself. Potion. Okay. Lyrium potion. We got lyrium dust and lyrium potion. I'm assuming the potion does more. Gives more. Also, let's check out this. So we need... Oh, we can make potions if we had a flask. Gotcha. Okay. So lyrium dust you can turn into potion. Another staff. We'll sell it or something. Keep it for somebody else. We are going to get party members, which is always my favorite. And the party members in this game are amazing. Novice lightning rune. Upgrade weapons by enchanting them with runes. So lightning damage? Basement. Okay. Blank vellum. I didn't go through and kind of pick what skills I wanted yet.
The flames steady.
We will though. I will.
We're all really happy for you.
Thank you.
Injuries. But steady. It reacts to your emotions. If you panic, it will no. Breathe.
Pfft.
You know, in my experience, flint and tinder works just as well. Maybe we should start with that.
I guess it's pretty funny. Book. Is that on the other side? Something like this, I will kind of use my search button.
Magic must serve man and not rule over him.
Very good.
There it is.
And what
It
do
has
you think
begun.
that means? Can anyone tell me?
I hear Irving's waiting to give you your
No,
mage
that's
robes.
not what it means.
Oh, mage
It
robes.
means that magic should be used to help people, but we can't use our magic to force people to do what we want.
That's right. We should not abuse the gift the Maker has given us.
Hello.
I remember when you were this age. Adorable.
Girl, you are younger than me. She must not be remembering correctly. Oh, that was cool.
With all my power behind that spell, you would have been obliterated. I am not your enemy. Fear is your enemy. It is a weakness that can be exploited. Should you face a demon with your will wavering so, it would consume you. Is that what you want?
No.
Then stand firm and know
No.
you can resist whatever I throw at you. Again.
Pretty cool. Magic is cool.
I'm terrible at
Yeah.
spells. You're lucky you're so talented.
Just keep practicing.
How does it feel to be done with the harrowing?
Well, I don't know what comes next. That's kind of the question. What do you do after your harrowing? Just stay here? Another book up here. Mana and the use of magic. Cool. Guys, let me know if you want me to read the codexes. I kind of want to, but then, like I said earlier, last time, I'm not a great reader, so it'd probably be kind of boring.
My harrowing.
Alright, what is this? Owain. Is this the guy that Rowan was talking about?
Welcome to the Circle's stockroom of magical items. My name is Owain. How may I assist you?
Are you really a tranquil mage?
I voluntarily submitted to the rite of tranquility. I was unwilling to undergo the harrowing. I find this state agreeable.
Don't you think what they did to you is cruel?
Tranquility has its merits. I see the world with clarity. I remember the days when my mind was filled with inconvenient and seething emotions. Now things are simple.
That's scary, man. What was it like becoming tranquil?
It is difficult to describe. I would perhaps compare it to being plunged into a pool of ice-cold water.
What happened during the Rite of Tranquility?
I was ordered to never speak of it. I cannot go against the Circle's wishes.
So now you're no longer a person, huh?
My body is similar in form to yours, possessing an equal number of limbs.
It doesn't make you a person.
And internal organs. I perform the same physical functions. My mind is capable of higher thought processes. Am I to be denied personhood because I do not feel as you do?
Yes. Yes. The person has emotions, you don't.
People feel things to different degrees. One individual may be more empathetic than the next. Some are quick to anger, while others are not. Yet you would not single one out and accuse him of not being a person. My capacity to feel differs from yours, but you also differ from all other beings. You are no more a person than others, and I am no less a person than you are.
Your capacity to feel differs because you don't have a capacity to feel. That's the difference. But I guess emotions they could be kind of essential.
I propose we agree to disagree. Personhood is not measurable. Therefore, we should let this rest.
Alright.
Very well. Goodbye.
I mean, he's got a point. More tranquil.
Today I shall be making more potions to send to the mages at Ostagar.
Ostagar.
If you want something from the stockroom, you must speak to Owain.
So they do get to leave. We do get to leave, but I'm not sure what's happening in Ostagar to cause us to be able to leave.
Your mentors must be happy for you. You passed the harrowing.
I tried. Alright, let's go this way. I just kind of want to run around Cullen until we hit a wall. Like this.
They say you passed your harrowing. You must be happy.
I am, thank you. Hierarchy of the Circle. The 4 schools of magic. Creation. Oh, they are missing. Wow, I didn't even notice. Primal. That's cool that there's like 4 different schools. Oh, didn't even see her. Or him. An elf. Adric.
You need something. If not, step back. You're in my light.
No, I'm not. Your light's over here. I'm over here. Your light?
I'm trying to study. Have some consideration for a fellow mage.
Very well.
Good day.
Douche. That was unfair of me.
The Chantry would do something before it came to that. Will they? They haven't done anything, and I've heard that the Equatorian... I think someone's here to speak to you, Senior Torin.
Torin and Niall.
Hello. Congratulations on your harrowing last night. Good work.
What were you talking about earlier?
Ah, the fraternities of the Enchanters. You probably haven't heard of them. It's best not to get tangled up in circle politics. More trouble than it's worth, really.
Tell me about them.
They're found in all circles throughout Thedas. Groups of enchanters who hold similar viewpoints, who band together to make their voices heard. The most influential fraternity are the Equitarians. They are moderates and believe in a code of conduct that all mages should adhere to. Then there are the Chantry apologists, the Loyalists. The Chantry says something and they follow it to the letter. The Lucrosians just want to make money, and the Isolationists would like us all to be hermits and live on an island. Then of course there are the Libertarians. They want more power for the Circle, more autonomy.
Which do you belong to?
Well, if I had to, I'd say I was an Equitarian, but I ducked out of the fray a long time ago. Most of the senior enchanters are Equitarians. Irving, Wynne, Sweeney. Ulrid's a Libertarian, and a loud one at that. Mages have enough opposition from the outside without tearing our circles apart with infighting. But what can you do?
Well, that's always going to happen. Giving up doesn't help anybody.
An idealist, I see. Well, if you're going to change the world, you should get started immediately. Lots of world to cover.
That's kind of cool, though, Niall.
Hello? Were you looking for something?
Who are you?
I'm Niall, a mage, just
Niall.
like you. I've seen you around, haven't I? I must have.
What were you talking about to that other mage about?
Oh, the fraternities. Groups of mages with a common agenda. I think we should all be isolationists. Stay in some remote mountain town far away from the mundanes who hate us.
I don't know. Why don't you go off then?
I'd go hide alone in the wilds if I could. But you know they just brand me an apostate and hunt me down. There is no leaving the circle. It's till death do us part. Romantic, isn't it?
Very much. What's an apostate?
If you leave the circle, you become an apostate. And the punishment for leaving is death. Pretty grim, huh?
There must be mages who aren't part of the circle.
I've heard of hedge witches who've managed to survive on their own, eluding the circle for a lifetime. But if the Templars discover them, well, you know what happens. Then there are stories about the Dalish elf clans having great magic. But who knows what's truth and what's fiction when it comes to the Dalish?
Well, I'm gonna go.
Alright, have a good day.
Huh. So, like, yeah, they don't like anybody with power.
I shall do it.
Entropy magic. What's the last one? So we had primal, entropy. What was the first one? I don't remember. History of the circle.
It has begun.
Spirit magic. What was the first one? I don't remember. Sweeney.
Oh, hello. I don't believe we've met. Are you new to the circle?
I'm a newly harrowed mage, but I've lived here my whole life.
I'm sorry. There are so many of you, and I get confused. Not to mention, these old eyes are starting to go.
Yeah, no problem. Everyone makes mistakes.
You're too kind. I'm old and about to fall apart. Nothing in the world can fix that.
Magic could.
Not any magic I'd be caught doing. Anyway, did you need something?
Just wanted to talk.
I'm not good at talking. Too much chatter makes my head throb. Don't you have lessons to get to? Shoo!
Well, that's rude. Alright, what else? So that was that. We're just gonna go around this whole circle. Mage. Armoire, lyrium dust. I need some flasks. What are you doing down there?
Oh, excuse me. I didn't hear you come in.
Oh my gosh, it's my twin.
I'm sorry, I'm terribly busy right now. I have to prepare the room before the Grey Warden is done at his meeting with Irving.
There's a Grey Warden here?
Yes, Duncan his name is. He must be here to talk to Irving about something important. You know, I almost became a Grey Warden once.
Sure you did, Grandpa. Really?
There were several of us chosen, though the Grey Wardens only wanted one recruit. They only ever have one mage, you see. I think they thought I was the best candidate, but I was young and foolish, and I said I wasn't interested. They picked someone else instead, and that was that. I've regretted it ever since. Oh well, I should get back to my work.
Okay. What's going on in here? More lyrium dust.
As you say.
A list of household accounts and expenditures over time useful for merchants negotiating contracts and wages. I'm glad we found it. These are to be my new quarters. Nice.
Move your belongings this afternoon. Go on, make yourself comfortable.
Very cool. We're moving up.
I heard that you completed the harrowing in record time.
I don't know about all that.
I never thought you'd survive the harrowing. You got lucky, didn't you?
Thanks. Some people are just jealous, that's all. Hello, Cullen.
Greetings. I'm glad your harrowing went well.
Who are you?
I am Cullen. I was to strike the killing blow if you had become an abomination. I am glad you didn't.
I wonder if we could actually fail it and then get killed by the Templars. Thought all Templars like killing mages. Yeah, I don't really like Templars.
Some Templars I know discuss such things with glee. I don't share their enthusiasm. I try to serve the Maker first and foremost. As long as I am guided by his commandments, I cannot go wrong. Honestly, I've never seen an abomination, or been called on to slay one.
So you could have made a mistake?
Gregor would have guided me. Something must happen. But what if it's not obvious? Could abominations be walking among us right now?
Yeah, I could be one right now. You'd best be on your guard then.
This is still new to me. Maybe one day I'll be as dedicated and driven as Knight Commander Gregor.
Alright, I'm gonna go.
You must be busy. Perhaps we can talk another time.
Or maybe we won't. Like messing with them. Maybe they're walking among us. Blink vellum. Is it just like scrap papers? I guess.
Did you see that Grey Warden? I hear he's trying to recruit a mage for his order.
I'll join. What's going on here? This is like a... What is this? It's another library?
Ah, it's great to see you. It's always sad when an apprentice fails the harrowing.
I'm sure it is. Frost Rock. Crushing a Frost Rock gives the user a small bonus to cold. Okay. Cold resist. Elf Root. Chewing Elf Root restores a small amount of health. I think we can make... Yeah. We can make potions with this. And then we have Deep Mushroom. Only warriors or rogues can use it? Oh, for stamina. Okay. We'll put some... elf fruit on our little thing. We don't really have a potion yet. Oh yeah, we do. What am I talking about? We got them right there. And then we'll put that there.
I'd avoid Leora if I were you. She's been rather testy lately.
Why is that? And who's Leora?
Who knows? I'm not going to ask her why she's irritable. Women hate those kind of questions.
That's true. Oh, there's a senior enchanter. Yeah, fellas, if your lady's being irritable, just tell her to calm down. It'll help.
Ah, this is infuriating. Another batch destroyed. Say, have you seen Owain? Is he in the stockroom?
Yeah, I just spoke to him.
Oh, excellent. He wasn't there last I looked. I hope he still has some cinnabar lying around. When I asked last week, he said he was running out.
Okay. Good luck with that. Alright, Leora.
You're not going to keep the first enchanter waiting, are you?
Yes. Yes, I am. I'm exploring. I've never been up here. Is this like the church? Hello?
Blessed art thou who exists in the sight of the Maker.
I'm just gonna be quiet. Let her finish.
Blessed are the penitents who seek his return. Blessed is the prophetess, purified by flame. May the chant reach the Maker's ears and tell him of our contrition. So let it be. Oh, I didn't see you there.
Well, I'm glad you didn't.
I recite the Maker's blessings every day. It brings me peace in troubled times.
Are you in trouble?
No, not really. It's just... I don't want to bore you with this.
It's okay, I want to know.
It gives me hope that one day the Maker will hear us. That maybe I'll be forgiven and my curse will be lifted.
Your curse?
Magic? What else?
Oh, she doesn't like magic. You don't like having magic?
Magic causes such misery. It's dangerous and vile and wicked.
So are humans.
The Chantry must protect the world from us. Being born with something so terrible must be a punishment. I wish I could be rid of it.
You could ask to be made tranquil. I'm not going to say that because I don't agree with that. You could use your abilities to help people.
That doesn't take magic. If I could, I would dedicate my life to the Chantry, but they would never take me in. Perhaps this is just something I will have to suffer through. I should go. My mentor only allows a few minutes each day for religious contemplation.
Yeah, I'm not going to suggest being tranquil. Since I don't really agree with that. The founding of the Chantry.
As you say.
The Maker. The Chant of Light. The Blight. The Chant of Blight. Alright.
I heard about your harrowing. Congratulations. Andraste must have smiled upon you.
Well, thank you. And then we have...
Third floor is off limits till dinner time. First enchanter's orders.
Oh, okay.
Many have already gone to Ostagar. Wynne, Aldred, and most of the senior mages.
So they do get to
We've
leave.
Enough of our own to this war effort.
Your own? Since when have you felt such kinship with the mages, Gregor? Or are you afraid to let the mages out from under Chantry supervision?
That's probably it.
Actually use their Maker-given powers.
How dare you suggest?
Gentlemen, please. Irving, someone is here to see.
Oh, that's that guy. First Enchanter?
if it isn't our new brother in the circle. Come, child.
This is...
Yes, this...
Oh, he knows about us.
Well, Irving, you're obviously busy. We will discuss this later.
Of course. Well, then, where was I? Oh, yes, this is Duncan of the Grey Wardens.
Pleased to meet you.
You've heard about the war brewing to the south, I expect. Duncan is recruiting mages to join the king's army at Ostagar.
I want to go. I would like to defend Ferelden.
With the Darkspawn invading, we need all the help we can get, especially from the Circle.
What are Darkspawn?
They are twisted monsters that dwell underground where the sun's light cannot touch them. They have formed into a horde in the Korkari Wilds and threaten to invade north into the valley. I fear if we don't drive them back, we may see another blight.
Duncan, you worry the poor lad with talk of blights and Darkspawn. This is a happy day for him.
We live in troubled times, my friend.
We should seize moments of levity, especially in troubled times. The harrowing is behind you. Your phylactery was sent to Denerim.
My what?
You are officially a mage within the circle of magi.
My phylactery?
You may not remember, but blood was taken from you when you first came to us. This blood is preserved within a phylactery.
So they can be hunted if they turn apostate.
We have few choices. The gift of magic is looked upon with suspicion and fear. We must prove we are strong enough to handle our power responsibly. You have done this. I present you with your robes, your staff, and a ring bearing the Circle's insignia. Wear them proudly, for you have earned them.
Thank you very much.
It goes without saying that you shall not discuss the harrowing with those who have not undergone the rite. Now then, take your time to rest, or study in the library. The day is yours.
I prefer to talk now.
Impetuousness is ever the province of youth, I see.
I will return to my quarters.
Would you be so kind as to escort Duncan back to his room, child?
It would be my pleasure.
The guest quarters are
get to know
on the
Duncan a
east
little bit.
side of this floor, close to the library. Now, if you'll both excuse me, I have matters to discuss with Gregor.
Duncan? Alright, let's I have the Acolyte Staff, so we get either +2 spell power or +1 magic. I don't know how many magic raises a spell power. I don't know what that conversion is. We did get Mage's Robes though, so that's better. They're orange or yellow. And we have a ring. +1 magic. Alright, cool. Duncan?
Thank you for walking with me. I'm glad for the company.
I wanted to talk to you more.
Yes? What about?
Have there been many Darkspawn attacks?
A horde has formed within the Korkari Wilds in the south. If they are not stopped, they will strike north into the valley. We Grey Wardens believe that an Archdemon is leading the horde.
An Archdemon?
Darkspawn do attack the surface in ragtag bands, but Archdemons are capable of rallying the Darkspawn, turning them into an unstoppable force. A horde of Darkspawn, a veritable army. It is dire news indeed. I fear this is what we will have to face.
I thought they were destroyed in the Blight. The last Blight.
We can't seem to eradicate them completely. Somehow they always come back.
Why were Irving and Gregor arguing?
It is not my place to comment.
Oh, come on, please.
Gregor serves the Chantry, and the relationship between the Chantry and mages has always been strained. You've realized by now that the Chantry merely tolerates magic? They watch only because they feel they must.
I'm not sure why they can't get along, Chantry and mages.
The Chantry believes that a mage should fear his power. It was the pride of mages, they say, that brought the Darkspawn upon us in the first place. Any mages who join the King's army can unleash their full power on the Darkspawn. In fact, I'm counting on it. Gregor may be afraid of what will happen. What if the mages decide they no longer want to be governed by the Chantry?
I don't see the problem. What are your opinions?
I believe we must defeat the Darkspawn, one way or another. My opinions end there.
He's a smart guy. Alright, let's go.
Yes, let's.
Don't dawdle.
Don't dawdle, get out of here. Oh, books. Blood Magic, the Forbidden School. Alright, we kind of know where he's going. Wasn't it like on the other side, pretty much? Over here? Wasn't here, it was this one, yeah.
Thank you for escorting me.
You're welcome. Can we talk again?
Is there something else I can do for you?
What's happening outside the tower?
Ah, I imagine you don't leave very often, do you?
Ever? We're not allowed to leave.
I am not a good source of news, I fear. I am preoccupied with the Darkspawn incursion.
So how many mages have joined the army?
When the king sent out the call, the Circle of Ferelden sent only 7 mages to
Wow.
Astagar. I asked King Kaelin's permission to come and seek a greater commitment from the Circle.
That's not a lot at all. How many do you need?
I hope to place a mage or 2 within every contingent. I cannot do with just 7. Mages will make all the difference in this battle. The Darkspawn have their own magic, and our resources must exceed theirs.
You think I can join?
I don't know. Do you?
Yeah, I think I could help.
Then perhaps I shall speak to Irving about this later. Darkspawn are a greater threat than blood mages, even abominations. It takes decades for the world to recover from a blight. I wish the Chantry could see that. We must stop at nothing to defeat the Darkspawn. Listen to me. An old man's rantings can't be very interesting.
Well, I learned much from what you said.
You are too kind.
Have you ever seen anyone use blood magic?
Once, in my youth, just after I joined the Grey Wardens, I was traveling with my mentor. We encountered a group of Templars hunting a blood mage. They were quite far away, so I cannot be sure of what I saw. He forced some of the Templars to turn on their fellows.
Wow.
It was dreadful to behold. He would have escaped had he not overlooked one Templar who snuck up behind him and cleaved his head in 2.
I'm sure he was just trying to survive.
It is something to consider, certainly.
I like Duncan. He doesn't take sides. Do you know anything about the Tranquil?
The mages whose connection to the Fade has been severed? Why do you ask?
They lose their ability to feel emotion. I'm curious as to what non-mages think of it.
It keeps them and those around them safe. Perhaps the sacrifice is worthwhile. I cannot say.
Alright. Can you tell me more about Grey Wardens?
Certainly. I am intimately familiar with these subjects after all.
What do the Grey Wardens do?
Our duty is to battle Darkspawn wherever they appear. We are elves, humans, and dwarves united by this common purpose.
Has there been many attacks?
A horde has formed within the Korkari wilds
Alright,
in
we
the
already
south.
saw that one.
If they are not stopped, they will strike north into the valley. We Grey Wardens
can't skip
believe
these?
that an Archdemon is leading the horde. We can't seem to eradicate them.
I can't skip this.
Somehow they always come back.
Alright, I gotta go.
Of course. Don't let me keep you.
Lots of info. There's Joan. What's up, man?